Hello, learning community. It's Dr. Deanna, homeschooling mom, doctor of education with 21 years of experience. As you can see, I have one of my furry coworkers here today. This is Hobbit. He is one of our Westet pets. So now to jump into the must-haves. And by the way, if you aren't yet a subscriber and a member of my online community by subscribing, I just welcome you here, and I encourage you to subscribe and really be a part of this online resource with free lessons for your learning little, all of the experience that I bring to the table as a homeschooling mom, and with my classroom experience. Obviously, as a homeschooling mom, I don't run things like a classroom. There's a reason that we homeschool, and that's a completely different story, probably a story for another day. But I'm here to really give parents resources, and I am so excited to bring this series and share with you must-haves for homeschooling that won't break the bank. So with that being said, my must-have for kindergarten homeschooling, and really actually this is a great tool for preschool all the way to third grade, and there's even ways you can use this for older kids. But my must-have today, and it won't break the bank, is Post-it notes. Post-it notes I cannot live without. Personally, I am a Post-it queen. I love to write down my thoughts and post it on my desk. I've been doing that since I was 10 years old in order to get my thoughts off my brain so I could go to sleep at night. It's always a busy brain. But I really love these as far as learning because there's so many great options and ways they can be integrated into the learning experience at home in a really, really fun and interactive way that will get your child engaged. So the first way, it has to do with writing, and a really difficult concept for some children to understand in the beginning is to really separate those words and understand that they have spaces between them. And in my last video, I shared with you about Spaceman. But sometimes with beginner writers and beginner readers, it's really, really helpful to write the words on a Post-it note. So you might do something like this. You might say like, I, and they can participate in writing the words on the Post-its too. So there's my first word, I, and I start over here because that's also a concept. I want to make sure that they know I start over here and we go this way. Can, so I might write my next word, can. And now they're seeing that the words are separated. I'm going to just do a really simple sentence. I can play. Here we go. So I might do that. And then today, it's just a real simple example sentence. Okay? So now we can see, and you can really give them a tactile, concrete model of these words and how they are separated from each other. But then you can also scramble them like eggs. You can just mix them right up and then have the child put the sentence back in order. So maybe you put it like this. And if I were to be doing this as part of a lesson, I would probably add that period right at the end to signify that is the end of the sentence. And so I say, oh, today play can I? That's a silly sentence. And so you would help them to put this back in order. And you might even notice there's more than one option that you could turn this into a question and even talk about that would need to be a question mark. And then can I play today? The C would then have to become an uppercase. So there's so many options that you could do with this. You could do that and mix it up and talk about how you should make that a question mark. Can I play today? Or you might do I can play today. So that's just one idea for language arts. You can also use them for frequency words. That's a really fun way. You can hide them around the house. They have to go on a frequency word hunt. That's another option right there. So just a couple of ideas. Now, the next idea would be to use them for math. You can use them to show equations. So like I might put 2 plus make this a 3. All right. And I would actually recommend using a whiteboard marker for some of the addition signs and the subtraction sign and the equal sign, but you can use these to set up equations. So there's a couple of different options that you can use this tool for. It won't break the bank, and it's very versatile in your learning environment at home. Well, again, subscribe to my channel for all the helpful tips, and I look forward to teaching to your child with their superpowers, one child at a time.